young man opened the door now, and it was just behind the door. And I said, "What's your name? I mean, how old are you?" He said, 16, sir. I said, "We finally built a cult. Congratulations." Finally. It's just looking too sharp, too strong, he knows what he's doing. I believe he's from Inspire House, and I think you should keep the focus on me as they are adjusting what they need to. We have a dream. Dreams are meant to make our lives uncomfortable. People that are comfortable early and long have no dreams. As in, dreams, we're meant to think about dreams as something that can get us killed. And if we are fortunate enough for it not to get us killed, it would help us to give many people lives. And that's what you've been doing. Dreams set you on a different trajectory. And that is why the family must have its own set of ideas, ideology, discipline, thought, different from where we're coming from. I needed to talk to someone yesterday who I believe is into brand, NSC. And I needed to just pick his mind. And he was telling me the strategy is this NSC in Africa. This is, so don't just say Africa. These are billions and billions of dollars market. And of course, he was saying, of course, the next big thing in Nigeria is the music world, because they found a person that they are supposed to sign. But you need to hear this part. They've been waiting for this guy to just reach 23 because it's not the policy of their company to sign anyone below that age. So this guy is doing his music. I won't mention his name. Is doing his music, one of the top in Nigeria now. And the company just decided, we're going to change the music game. He's going to be our brand ambassador, but we're going to wait for a certain age. So they've been nurturing since the person is 20. And they are saying by 23, 12 o'clock 23, we sign this thing, we shock the whole continent. You take the game to the next level. Then you will ask them, so why, but you have 3 top musicians there, why are you not using them? Then he said, because, you see, the age they are in, they may be young to you. But their age, the people trying to listen to them now, they will drink less. They are becoming more conscious. When you drink now, sometimes you first have an headache here. But usually when you were drinking before, everything was okay. Doctors will start telling you drink less. At a certain age, these brands are thinking. They are branding themselves. Then he gave me another 12 rules. He said, for what you guys do, don't chase luxury. Let them come. NSC just says, we will never chase luxury. So they make themselves so luxury that eventually brands discuss with them. Because luxury already know that if you have to chase, then you are broke, or you are down, or you are not luxury. So they put all their own effort into their own luxury until luxury comes to talk to them. So now you will see a Rolls Royce having a car made now by Panera, a watch. They are now coming together because one just stood as luxury on his part, another one stood, and eventually they said, okay, guys, I think we can work together because we think on this same level. The reason why it is difficult for us to do church as it is that it is below our wavelength of thought. Imagine not strategizing, but telling people that God will heal them tomorrow. But the problem is, when pastor was jokingly telling me, was showing myself and Daniel the crusade he just did in London, and then we're laughing, and he said, I'm sure this is what Peter's father wants him to be doing. This is the dream. I said, yeah, I'm sure he's disappointed. And luckily for him, the reason why we have to give up that is because of people like your own kids, because you just want them to escape poverty. By the way, Kunle said it's not the head of Timothy. He said the head was so, and the person took it to jail when they went. So only I release you from that. You stated your case and all that. Our dream, the only reason why you can't be offended by anyone, our blood, the blood that runs in our body, is the dream we have. It is not how good that person is or not. It is the dream. That's our DNA. Our looks is because of our dream. When we change and we say we need a service where we all look despite our dream, we are constantly working on our image, our look to the world, and eventually people come to submit to dreams. And I know we are people of color. I know how much you love entertainment, but I'm telling you now, look for strategic meetings, planning stuff we've done. That's 11 hours. Look for days like this and just make sure you sit down with the videos and just watch it over and over again until something snaps in your mind. And even if you feel confused, if you feel like we are not on the same wavelength yet, you're still trying to catch up, you have questions, just watch things like this over and over again, and you'll contract the spirit. For those of us coming from local background, don't take it for granted that you have work to do, because the prosperity of yourself in the family is going to be based on a mindset. It's a mindset first. In hindsight, and I'll close with this, I'm looking back, I'm thinking, why exactly did I not think anything was impossible? It's just, or why did we get here, rather? I just don't know why I thought everything is possible. So if we had turned to a bundles then and said the target is 30K, I just didn't see that there was an issue. YouTube had to teach me that how can young people find money? I thought they have it. But perhaps we're looking at the deposit of all the gold and all the oils inside you, and then I'm figuring it out that why will Johanna not be a multi-millionaire hair or beauty person? Then I found it. I found why. Her nurture. Somebody did an extra work. It didn't start from her dad or mom. It started from grandparents. They worked so hard that by the time she was born, she would not think of those things. It takes a lot of hard work to set people on a mindset. In fact, you can define prosperity for them and tell them, if you have this and that, that's prosperity. That nurture will stop them completely from what could happen, because the people doing these things don't have 2 or 3 heads. They really don't. It's just a mindset. And so it will take us almost the same hard work to undo what was did. And what was did was everything that limits the mind of man. And what we're doing now is just think to the extreme first. Think outside of everything we've known and just think in family. I thank you all. It's been an amazing time.